So my name is Nick Kundra, and I'm the founder and CEO of Partender.com. We're a business tool that reduces the time it takes owners and managers to do bar inventory from a frustrating 5 to 6 hours to about 15 minutes. And our newest version this week actually allows you to inventory a 10-story nightclub in about 15 minutes too. So we do this through an iPhone application. Can be used on iPad, iPod Touch, you name it, any iOS device. And because we're so fast, our customers doing inventory 3 to 4 times a week have actually increased their bottom lines by about 6% in under 3 months. So looking at dozens and dozens and dozens of thousands of dollars. In the US, the food and beverage industry is $632 billion. That represents about 4% of GDP. In both restaurants and in bars, there's about 23% shrinkage. So you're looking at billions of dollars going straight out the door simply because no one's actually accounting for the liquid assets that might be sitting on shelves, or that salmon that's sitting on that rack there to be filleted later. None of that stuff is being inventoried properly, and it goes to, in liquor, for instance, or beer, liquor, wine, we inventory all that. Spillage, bottle breakage, overpouring, free giveaways that were unauthorized. Folks are sometimes stealing entire cases of booze or stealing salmon fillets. So much actually happens. Specifically in the alcohol industry in the US, $121 billion of product went out the door. Only $93.7 billion were actually rung up. So almost $30 billion is the market for shrinkage. And that's something that we think we can capture at least a small chunk of. But the benefit is that you can actually do inventory, and then your distributors and suppliers can actually know what you need to get back to par, and kind of automate that entire supply chain through some big data stuff. These are all the different places you might store your liquor, beer, wine kegs. And if you look at like main bar, for instance, these are your shelves, your wells, all the different sections of main bar. Let's look at left shelves. This is actually the order of bottles on your shelves from left to right. So Cointreau on your left, working your way down to Bullet Rye on the right of your shelf. Wherever the liquor level is in the bottle, instead of guessing 0.5 or 0.6 or 0.7 full, whatever it might be, just tap where the liquor level is on the actual bottle on your shelf. So if it's right below the C in Cointreau, just move it there, and then swipe to the next bottle on your shelf. And the idea is you can really quickly and accurately go through inventory. And if the liquor level is right below the R in Bullet Rye, we can tell you with 99.2% accuracy, down to the drop and down to the dollar value, how much is in this bottle. If there's a full bottle behind it, just go ahead and indicate so. When you're done, you kind of go back and you'd hit sync, and we can tell you exactly how much the value of your inventory is. We can tell you where your shrinkage is, how many dollars are going straight out the door, what's selling the best, what's selling the worst. I mean, a plethora of really awesome online analytics that we provide at Partender.com. We've got a lot of cool partnerships with some distributors, suppliers, and even point-of-sale companies, and always seeking more. I think the biggest thing right now is automating the supply chain, because people aren't doing inventory frequently. At least it really should be daily, 3 or 4 times a week is okay. They're not realizing what they're out of stock on, and therefore they're not placing the orders when they need to be placed. And so you now have suppliers and distributors missing out on sales, but you also have the bar missing out on sales. The customer, if I walk into a bar and I ask for Jack Daniels and they don't have it, that's my favorite drink. Why don't you have my drink? You're a bar with hundreds of bottles here. And so it definitely caused missed sales opportunities, but it's not just the account, it's this 3-tier system between the account, the distributor, and the supplier. And so kind of automating that and giving really cool analytics and really cool information to the distributors and suppliers, they can help really get the product out to these bars, and the bars don't have to be sold on it. They just know, yeah, I'm out of stock. Thanks, Partender. You helped me identify that.